Hi, it's me, James Lott Jr., and I'm celebrating 4 years since I created my first TV show, web series show, podcast. About 4 years ago, I also created my first radio show. That's a whole other story. But this is about my first TV show, The GH Report, which is on Afterbuzztv, and it's still going strong, and it's celebrating 4 years this month. And I decided to reflect on a little bit about that because for some people out there I know who talk to me, how do I start a show? How do I do stuff? I'm going to tell you a little bit about my journey with the show and how I kind of came to be. And I have many shows out there, and one of my web series, the Really Quick James Lott Jr. Show, just premiered its second half of the second season today, actually, Friday 13th. So that's on my YouTube channel, GLJ Media. Go ahead and like that. But I look back kind of on it, and I'm amazed because I came from starting from scratch. I had a leg up because I joined this Afterbuzz Media network, and a person gave me a chance. I was talking to, her name is Roxy Stryer, and so she said to me, you want to create a show, a soap show for General Hospital, go find the people and put a show together. That's how she said it. And that gave me a good challenge. I was like, okay, that's a good challenge. I'm going to go out there and do that. And I literally did. And you know how I did it? It's so funny, this is 4 years ago. This is like almost 5 years ago, but 4 years ago, putting this together. I went to Craigslist and put an ad in. And I got like over 100 responses. A few of them, of course, were whatever. But about 40 of them were really qualified. And I met with about 20 of them. Some didn't fall through, some fell through, the meetings fell through. I made friends with a couple people who actually applied. There's an actor named Tony Garza who's really big in the Latino market right now. I've been so happy watching his rise. He was one of the guys who actually applied, and we just talked. He didn't come on the show, ended up doing it, but he's doing way bigger and better things at the moment. But he's somebody who contacted me also. We became friends. But I met everybody. I places around LA, sat and actually met them, talked to them, got a feel for their personalities, and I settled on 3 people. That was Frank Moran, who is still running the show. That was Ladine Harvey and Lucretia Lyon. And those 3 people to me were the best of the best. They hit all my demographics of what I was looking for, and you have to watch the first shows, you'll see what I'm talking about. And it was a very well-rounded show for the 4 of us. And then we sat down, I mapped it out, did a show rundown, became a showrunner. I based it off of the Days of Our Lives After Show, which I was at that time, in my first TV hosting gig, I was a reoccurring host. I wasn't on there full time yet. And I based it loosely off of Tony Moore, who runs that, his model. And it was like storylines, then we each had a segment that kind of was like a little extra fun thing that had to do with what was going on that week, but something different. And then predictions, news and gossip, the end. And sometimes we took phone calls sometimes. And we'd have guests later would come up. But in the beginning, it was just like these little subjects. And we had the best time. We did 2 test shows. They approved it, took 6 months. And then we were at the new studio. We had changed studios at the time. And then we were on. So it was very exciting. I mean, but for me, I'm just like, wow, that's 4 years ago. Oh, a little over 4 years ago when I did that. And I just kind of figured it out, but I did follow people's kind of guidelines. Now it's fun, and a dream realized. I became a producer, a creator, and I did the rest of the soap blocking. I've done other shows since then, but that was my beginning. GH Report was my beginning, and it's still on the air, and it still airs Sundays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on AfterBuzzTV. Well, actually, it's AfterBuzzTV Dramas on YouTube, and it's also available as a podcast on iTunes. And I'm not on there at all regularly, but I do come on once in a while, and I will be there this Sunday, which is, we're going to celebrate the 4-year anniversary. So I'll be with Frank Moran and Carla Renata, who's also the host. And I'm going to come on the show, we're going to have a good time, and we're going to talk about the week that was in Port Charles, and it's going to be fun. And I'm just very proud that I get to do stuff like this. It's just really proud. And happy anniversary, 4th anniversary to GH Report, and it's still going. I'm James Lott Jr. Follow me at James Lott Jr. everywhere. GLJ Media is my page on YouTube, and I will see you next time.